getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Diffuse, mine it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for that out,
They loud. Welcome back to another episode of In the Red Corner. And as you can tell by Ricky smiling in the middle, that this is definitely going to be an entertaining show. And if you're new to the page, just know this is all exclusive boxing talk. This is not exhibition talk. I know they went and talked to a lot of exhibition fighters last night, asking their opinions of the fight, but it's like you fight on Netflix. We don't really want to hear what you got to say, sir. But I have my brothers with me. I have Ty and Ricky. How y'all boys doing?
Man, doing good. The city is lit. Doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing amazing. Just finished watching Captain America. I'm doing great.
And we'll let y'all in on that joke in just a second. But we want to let you all know, if you looked at the banner, you can clearly see we're talking about the Saturday night fight recaps, but we're also going to touch on Nakatani as well. But we all know, if you're joining, like I said, get some popcorn, take a seat or take a knee. I don't know which one you want to do. Maybe wipe the sweat out your eyes because it's going to be a long, entertaining episode. And with that being said, we're going to roll right into the good stuff. Oh, I want to let you all know as well. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit up that comment section because we love when the commenters come through. We're expecting 2 guests to show up. If they don't show up, then hey, but we all know you are watching from afar. So with that being said, we're going to start with these recaps. And the first one is the recap from the Red Corner. We got Nakatani versus David Sellier. And it was a 3rd round KO. Nakatani uncrowned the number 8 pound-for-pound boxer in the world. Knocked him out. 3rd round, successful. 3rd defense for his WBC Badaman.
Batting weight.
I know. Doing shows live, boy, I tell you can't run that back. Badaman.
Batting weight.
Batting weight. Title in the early hours. We told y'all we like to have fun over here, man. Charge it to my head and not my heart. But since you helped me figure that one out, Ricky, man, tell me about this fight.
Man, this fight, I'm just like everybody else, not surprised at the outcome. But one thing I would say, Nakatani is just too strong. Just too strong. He was manhandling you call him cooler. Sorry, David. He was manhandling David.
Cooler.
And when he gave him the first knockdown, I want to say in the second round, I just knew it was coming. I knew a KO or something was coming. But the way he was going for the body up to the head made me jump out my seat. So Nakatani, excellent fight. I think he's definitely a threat. He might even be a threat to anyway. But once we get to Ty comment, I want to resurface back on that discussion.
That fight went like you thought it was going to go. Thought Nakatani was going to win. When he's fighting David was too slow. His punches were too telegraphed. He couldn't really get inside. And when he did get inside, he got punished for going inside. So, yeah, it was too easy fight for Nakatani.
Let's circle back.
Oh, okay.
I already know what Nakatani.
I want to get your recap.
When I watched the quick TikTok version of this fight, because that's what it seemed like with those 3 rounds. Also reminded me of a guy, when we were doing our live reaction, said another fight was gonna end it in 3, but I guess that was just a few days early. Yeah, we're gonna fight today. But Nakatani was definitely showing him that he was too fast, too strong, And that I hate that you said that, Ricky, but I want to see why you said it. But I was like, he could be a good contender for Inoue. I'm not gonna say he could beat him, but he definitely looked like a good contender. So Nakatani, continue to do your thing, and if those two paths shall meet, oh, that's gonna be a day.
So right now, let's put it in perspective now. Inoue versus a Nakatani. Man, I read in the comments the other day, they said if this fight was to happen, this fight would feed many generations. But this I can see this fight will be explosive. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really want to see it because Nakatani is not what Nakatani is 118, I think, batting weight,
Yeah.
and in the way is 120 something. So it's not too far of a difference. So if Nakatani can move up. Oh, in a way, if you feel like it can come down, and no, don't come down. He got to
No.
stay up. He's the A side.
Yeah.
But if Nakatani can move up and give us a good fight up there, I think it might be a serious threat. I'm not gonna say just get up there and then start, fighting in a way, but get up there and get whoever is up there. But in a way, has all the belts at that weight class. So I want to get you guys' opinion. What do you guys think?
My opinion,
Go ahead.
there's nobody on this planet in that weight class anywhere near that weight class that can beat Inoue. That's my opinion.
So you don't think Nakatani is a threat? I ain't say he gonna win,
Is he a threat?
but
Maybe he might take Inoue to another level, but I still see Inoue winning because only thing he has against Inoue, he's taller than Inoue, he has longer reach. But I think
yeah.
that Inoue is going to find a way to outbox him and find a way to get in there.
And I got to piggyback off of what Ty was saying. That's what it is. It definitely is the reach, but we can't sit up here and go back a few episodes and say that we're gonna need a creative character to beat this guy, and then we just see Nakatani put somebody down in the third round and start saying that Nakatani can do it. Would it be a
Nah.
challenge? I'm with you on that one, and I would love to see Inoue figure that challenge out. But I think once he figures you out, Nakatani might go knock a night.
Knock a night. Hey.
Saying.
Okay, I agree. I just was looking at the fight as boy, that combination. Boy, that looked familiar. You can't even lie. That combination looked real familiar. So I was like, maybe he could be a threat, a potential threat if he decides to get up there. But who knows?
See, and if not Nakatani, if Inoue would have never fought, I keep forgetting my man's name, the Australian dude who had the back, who broke his who back went back. TJ. There we go, TJ. Against him, where he was kind of getting challenged against him. If I would have never seen that fight with Inoue and the way he kind of figured him out, I probably would lean more to what you're saying, Ricky. But I think I don't know.
No. Oh, let me go back and say this. I'm not saying he will win, but you know how we always want certain fights to happen for certain purposes.
Okay.
So I'm saying more so like a dream fight if it was to happen, just to see the high competition.
Okay, we can agree there then. Nah, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. I would like to see that. We can start throwing that in the atmosphere because a lot of people throwing fights out there now and we probably won't ever see them. So that's just what boxing is today.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go from our dream fights to what actually happened. The next recap we have on the docket is Alberto Pollo versus Sandor Martin. Alberto Pollo retains his WBC title with a split decision over Sandor Martin. It was the same belt that Devin Haney had held at one point. A lot of people were saying this is a controversial calling right here. You know, judges in boxing, they always go back and forth. But Ty, who do you think won this fight?
From what I saw, the 8 rounds I saw before I fell asleep, I say that Sandor was winning those fights. That were those like most of those rounds. So I didn't see the last 4 rounds, so I'm going with Sandor, I guess, because that was a boring fight to me. But yeah, I think Sandor won that fight.
So I'm agreeing with Ty, man, because Sander uh was active and he dictated the ring. So when they wanted to brawl and stand there, that's how the fight took place. If he wanted to get right back to boxing, that's how the fight took place. But Pollo, I don't know what the judges were saying because there was a lot. He started off slow, in my opinion. He started off slow. Sam Martin definitely came to put some work in because I'm not gonna lie, he was getting caught a couple of times, and I was like, dang, is he going to stumble? but he came to fight. When as soon as they said split decision, I already figured it was gonna go to I thought it was gonna go to Martin, but unfortunately it went to Pollo. I don't understand why, but I am still a little bit happy that it went to Pollo. Cause for my man for the next discussion to get his revenge. So I'm fine with the decision on that aspect.
So let me ask you this though. And again, I think Sandor won that fight. Again, this was another one of those fights where you kind of start like I didn't see it in totality, but again,
Hmm.
I watched the first 2 rounds because I had to get en route to the fight party. So I watched the first 2 rounds, and then I was like, okay, I see where this is going. Then I said, wait, somebody not gonna be at the fight party with me because they in New York, and I'm like, hold on, I know where you're not in that ring. I know that ain't you over there now doing your thing. Now I want to ask you a different question. How did you steal that fight? Like, now let me-
Look, I do not look like Alberto Pollo. My name don't even look like I could be a Pollo. So no.
Oh, I just had to get that out. So with that being said, in the comments, hey, y'all let us know what y'all think. Like Anthony Mackie or Alberto Pollo, that's on y'all.
Ah,
But who should who should Pollo fight next? And I'm glad somebody said it because I had to get you back for that Frank Martin stuff you said a long time ago. So this is good. So who should he fight next?
Definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and say we need him to fight Gary. Let's have him fight Gary Anton Russell. Let's go ahead and get that. So Gary can go ahead and get him that good whooping that he needs.
I 100% agree because first fight that was Gary's first fighting against the Southpaw, and he dominated his next fight against the Southpaw. So I think he's gonna dominate this
Hmm.
fight again. So yeah,
No, I'm with y'all. I definitely think my man deserved that rematch. And he can take that belt from him too.
not can he will.
No, he will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He definitely will. I know that's gonna
He
be
come, he come out
because I'm
fighting
trying
like
to
how he
figure out.
did. He come out fighting like he did. We're gonna talk about this fight next, but if he come out fighting like he did last night, he definitely will. I'm with y'all on
If
that.
if Sander Martin, I feel like if Sander Martin won that fight, I already know what Gary gonna do to him. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Hmm. Now, with that being said, because I know we got a lot of praise and we're gonna give it up to Gary in the next recap. How would y'all rate this fight though?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was a little snoozy. My eyes got too heavy, and I was there live. It was too much dead space. You know how it just felt like especially early, just felt like white noise.
I got it. So how would you rate this fight on a scale of edge of your seat to snoozy? I think we can do that going
I
for
was
the
at the
next
edge.
few.
You said edge of the seat.
From edge of the
I
seat to snooze.
So I didn't make it to the seat. I was just at the corner of the bed, almost halfway about to lay down.
I like that. Okay.
I was in my bed laying down. So
I said, don't even worry about it. I'm under the covers with it. I'm knocked out. So for me, I mean, I think we all can agree because we kind of talked about it and we really want to get to the next one because we all know what Gary is going to be on. So how would I rate this one? I'm gonna say I'm sitting up in the bed, not the edge of the bed. I'm sitting up in you got the pillows and you checking your phone. I'm sitting up and I'm looking to change the channel. That's where I was
Okay,
at with it. I'm looking to change the channel. Oh,
okay,
we
okay.
got that. Good evening.
good
How's
evening.
everything?
Good evening.
It's like she showed up just in time. It's like Ty hit a button.
Oh,
Like
you know what?
it's like you be hitting
You
a
knew to come
button,
this
man. That's
episode.
what I'm
She knew to
saying. You
come
be
this
hitting a
episode.
button. Like it'd be
He
perfect timing.
he gonna
What's
need
up,
some
Mark?
he gonna need some support in a little bit.
Why?
Ooh,
I ain't taking on these.
he gonna have to take a knee.
Ty gonna need some support in a little bit.
Say take a knee. He said, "What you say, Rap? Hold on." Hold on, I gotta handle something. But, let's move on to the next recap before we get to the main event. And this was the fight that we all talked about and we all look forward to on In the Red Corner. And shout out to you, Mark. Mark was in the comments earlier. This is Mark's folks, right? I think that Mark said that's his cousin. So
Yep.
yeah, yep. So Gary Antoine Russell defeated Jose Valenzuela. via unanimous. I'm all over the place. Unanimous decision last night to still, not even still, to take. I didn't even say take. He's strong armed before that belt for the super lightweight world champion belt. And this was coming off of that loss that we just talked about to Alberto Puello with the split decision, which was for the WBC interim junior welterweight belt. So to bounce back off of that and show this type of performance, first of all, you all tell me what you thought of the fight, and then I'll ask the other question.
I go, this fight had me up on my feet. It's good to see
Say that again. You kind
boxing.
of broke up. You was what with your feet?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Nah, say it again.
I said I was standing up on my feet.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear that part. You said something about your feet. I'm like, what you trying to do over here?
Oh my goodness. So this
Trying to
fight
start
was
a
so
new career?
good. Look, this fight was so good. I ended up standing up on my feet. You know what I'm saying? The beauty of boxing to see fights like this where a fighter beats somebody every single round. It's like torture. It's like torture. It's like, dang, why are you gonna tell them to throw it in the towel or something? It's just like he was just brutally beating this dude from 1 to 12. Whatever strength and conditioning he got going on, I need to sign myself up for it. Cause man, oh my stars, he never let his foot off the gas. And I want to say this is definitely a statement fight because I felt like he came in with a chip on his shoulder from the last fight against Poyo. So I think this was definitely a statement fight, like letting everybody know, you know, I'm here, I'm here, and this is what y'all about to get. Y'all about to get these hands all 12 rounds up and down this canvas. But Arroyo, I thought he was gonna be a little bit better, but he definitely exposed him. Like he definitely looked slow. He looked like, I'm not gonna lie, he made him look like an inexperienced fighter. He made him look like he was inexperienced, like he didn't know what to do. Everything he tried didn't work. Gary was just, oh my stars. I'm passing time. I don't even know what to say. He was beating this boy nonstop.
Ricky
Yeah,
won't curse.
he
That's why he
definitely was
like
beating him. I don't think I've ever seen Gary like throw that many punches before. He threw it like what you saw, like almost 1,000 punches. I've never seen him throw that many punches. He's usually aggressive, so I expect him to be aggressive, but it was like completely one-sided fight. It was embarrassing for Rayo because after that last fight he had, like he dominated. He couldn't do nothing with this. Like it seems like he can't fight anybody that's his height or close to his height. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like to me.
That's
And
yeah, I
I
agree.
think Gary really had a chip on the shoulder because you had some people and some podcasters saying that he didn't deserve another title shot after he lost to Poyo like that. And I think he actually did deserve that, and he proved that he deserved that because he completely dominated Rayo and made Rayo look like a D-class fight. I don't call anybody a D-class fight. He looked like a D-class fight in that fight.
Yeah.
He 100% did.
Look, what
He
they
belonged.
say? Little boy was born yesterday. That's exactly how that fight looked. I'm telling you, I was there live, man. I was
we
like,
know.
man, I was talking to my brother. Like, you can't really. I was talking to my brother. I was like, what is going on? I'm like, all 12 rounds? Ryo gets nothing? You just gonna take all the food, all the dinner table, and the silverware? That's crazy.
He said, and the silverware. He took the tablecloth, all that. Give me that. All I can say is, I think Rayo, when he went back to his locker, he was just like,
all I ask is when you lay your head on that pill at night, know I gave you everything I had.
because he definitely did. He gave Gary everything he had. And Gary took every single thing that he gave him because he was like, I'm taking this. I want that. Ricky, you kind of see me too. He's like, I want the blue car. I want the red car. Kind of like when Chris Tucker was on Rush Hour too. He's like, her, I can have her too, and her, and oh, she's smiling. Let me get her too, because I'm gonna take that with me. And the judges was just sitting there like, okay, he got round 1, 2, 3, 4. Just give him the belt. There's no point in finishing the fight. Just give him the belt. And then you seen his brother when he was talking to him in the corner, and you could hear his brother on the TV. And granted, and no, I was at a fight party, so I could still hear him yelling. He's like, "Get him! Attack! Like just attack!" And I'm with you on that one, Mark. Jose definitely had a strong chin, but it still didn't stop from that whooping. That was just a punishment right there. That kind of took me back to early Calvin days when he was like, "Look, I want punishment. I don't really want the knockout. I want to punish you for 12 rounds." And that's really what he did. He punished him for 12 rounds. And I think he kind of seen what happened in the fight before with Poyo and was like, oh, so he got the belt. So I'm going to really punish him for what he stole from me. And then I'm going to show you that I need to get that from you too. Because I'm going to punish you when I see you. Sorry, Ricky, that you had to see that live in person because, you know, y'all got to run back. But it's all good. Now, let me ask y'all this. We kind of said it. Who should Gary fight next? We kind of said it in the first segment before the people that joined. And because this is a new recap, who should he fight next?
Pollo. Yeah, in unison, Pollo, because he the one that created this monster. I think he's going to go crazy right now. So, yes, Pollo. Got to get him.
Yeah, Pollo.
Okay. And right there, who wins the rematch?
Gary.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even like a multiple choice. It's yes or no.
Gary. Antoine.
Hey, Russell, whichever one you want to say, it don't matter. He won. All right. So, do you think Antoine can become undisputed at 140? Got you thinking now.
So look, okay. So let's think about it. So we have Tio, Hitchens, and just Pollo because he has a belt now.
Yeah.
Because Russell has the belt now. So do you see him against Hitchens?
Well, you got to see if T.O. Hitchens wins the fight because they fighting first.
They fighting first?
Yeah, they fighting first. So
He would have to get a win of that.
Can he beat them? I think he can beat them.
I think he could beat both of them.
Yeah.
I know. I seriously think he can beat both. I really think he can beat both.
Because Hitchens showed when he fought Lemos that he has a problem with fighting aggressive fighters.
Yes. And I think he's gonna be too active for Tio. Because Tio definitely get countered. And I think these counters that Gary got for him would definitely rock him. So yeah, he can do it. He can make a run. If he can make a run for undisputed at 140.
I want him to beat Tio just because of the nonsense he be saying.
Now I need him to beat Tio for the bananas.
That's what I'm saying. And what he did and how you let Crawford bully him like that. I need him to beat him. I need him to beat. Oh, bro. Don't be talking crazy like that. You talking something? No, I don't want to fight him. What's wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with y'all? Yeah, I think I'm gonna say Gary can do it because he on a mission. And I need him to handle that.
That would be real good. Hopefully we can get most of those fights down here in the city. But that'd be real good. I hope he does.
See, now you don't start some. Ricky, you think it's our time in boxing? I know the Commanders done started something. It looked like they done started something.
Yes, last night after being there, we have some start. We have stardom. We have we we had a great fighter that retired yesterday too, also from the area, Swift. So to see him have his last fight, but then to see two others fight and have the full potential of being full superstars, yes, we can have a lot more coming down to the city.
Okay, they're trying to build a big arena. They say the Commanders are trying to move back to DC. If they get a dome, I'm just saying more fights could happen there. But this ain't a football show. We're just telling y'all how the momentum in the area is going crazy right now. But it's a few dummies that don't like the modes right about now because it got ugly up there after a controversial moment happened between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. And if you don't know where we're going right here to the moment that Ty's been waiting for. You know? Gervonta Tank Davis. I wish I could. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let me see if I got it up over here so I can read it and look at Ty at the same time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get this up here. Bear with me for one moment. There we go. The WBA lightweight world champion Tank Davis retained his title with a 12-round majority draw against WBA super featherweight world champion Lamont the Reaper Roach on Saturday night. Like I said, we all seen that controversial moment that happened within that fight.
Mm-hmm.
But Ty is here now. Ty, tell me what you thought about that fight.
Well, what I thought about the hold on 1 second. There we go. Stop real quick. I had something in my eyes. I thought about the fight. I thought that Roach won that fight. I think they took the fight away from Roach. Roach actually had a knockdown they stole from him. He should have called a knockdown when Tank got on his knees, begging his trainer, please rub my eyes. He should have counted knockdown in that ninth round. But you know that Tank's the A side, so they're gonna make sure they get the A side to win. So we knew that was gonna happen because you already know what's gonna happen. But in that fight, I think that Tank started too slow. He started way too slow in that fight. He usually starts slow, but he started way too slow in that fight. He wasn't doing enough punches, but that's one of the big problems he always has. And then he's doing too much running in early rounds. And he's always talking about how Shakur runs. He was actually running, literally running. Yeah, in a few rounds. He's running like for probably about 3 or 4 rounds. He's running. And then I think that Roach had the perfect game plan. His game plan was to throw punches, throw more punches, but not throw too many punches so he can get caught. And also his defense against Tank was amazing. He had great defense, and he could also show that he has a chin because Tank did land some punches flush, and they didn't hurt him. And once he did that, I think Tank didn't know what to do. Tank was confused. And also, I also say Tank was a little bit unfocused, but he should have come in and fight focused. That's not on Roach. Roach did what he had to do, and he should have got that win.
Ricky?
This is good. I can agree with Ty with something. I know eventually he's going to start going down a rampage. But yes, for this fight, I do agree that Roach was supposed to win that. Especially since it was already a close fight and Tank take that knee. Like you can't make exceptions to the rules like that. Like that's a rule. You stop the count, he took the knee, deduct the point, whatever the case may be. He won, Roach will win that round and potentially win the fight. But Tank definitely did start slow. I want to say when he started realizing that he was losing, he tried to pick it up in a way of, you know, how he does where he's down the car and he want to pick up and get that knockout. But once them punches land flesh on Lamont and he seen that Lamont was eating it, he ain't know what to do. I'm not gonna lie, he didn't know what to do. And a lot of times I want to say where Lamont was forcing the confrontation, coming into the inside. I feel like Tank should have just started using his boxing abilities. That's why I want to say that he did not show enough of in this fight. He didn't show enough of his boxing abilities in this fight. He let Lamont walk him down, cut the ring off. He let Lamont dictate the fight. He was the aggressor the whole fight. Had Tank going corner to corner. How many fights you see Tank going corner to corner?
None.
Anybody see? Anybody? I can't even. I don't. I never seen it. So, I do think Roach won that fight in my opinion. Tank definitely started late. Definitely he's gonna bounce back. I believe Tank is gonna definitely bounce back. But this was definitely a good um fight for Lamont. It was no. It was no. It was nothing that he can lose. Everything to gain from this fight, even with the draw.
Lamont threw more punches.
Yep.
Tank landed more punches.
No, he didn't.
You sure?
Positive.
I'm looking right
No,
now.
I think Tank.
3.
I think
Roach
Tank
threw
did land
400
more.
punches and just landed 9 more than Tank. That's it. 9 more.
Mhm.
That's it.
Still landed more.
9. Now I said he dictated the fight. Y'all said this boy was running. I agree with y'all on that one. One thing I do disagree with is that he started slow. He started the first round slow. But if you're looking at the cards, I think from second on up, they was basically filling each other out. If you look at it, they were filling each other out. Now, one thing I definitely can agree with, and I noticed it, is Lamont studied him. He studied Tank. He literally did, because every time we know Tank, he gonna go low, try to get a body shot, and try to hit you with a up or try to catch you with a quick left hook, so it can be night. Lamont had something for every time he tried to set him up.
Oh yeah, he didn't take bait.
Single time. Nope. When it was one point, his pops had told him, he said, when he get low, you go low with him. And then at one point, I was like, that's a good idea, but if you let Tank get up in there, it's gonna get ugly for you. Lamar said, all right, as soon as Tank got low, he got low. Tank tried to hit him with a body shot, he'll block it, he'll block the left hook or the up, and then every time Tank would land one, Lamar had something right there for him. It was like, bro, every time you hit me, I'm gonna hit you. So it don't even matter what's going on tonight. I think what really also happened is, outside of Tank learning that he had a chin, is he found out he finally got in the ring with somebody that wasn't scared of his power. That's what really shook Tank a little bit too, because most of the people that he get into the fight in the ring with, they scared of that power.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Lamar not backing down, bro. You can swing the left, you can swing the up, you can do whatever you want to do. He's ready for you tonight. You're not focused. This was a bad move. It got to a point where I started watching the fight saying, like, bro, he acting like Ryan Garcia now. Like, what are you doing out there? This was like Ryan when he was fighting Devin. It's like, bro, you just doing anything at this point. And this is how you know Devin was was just bad that night, because he let Ryan win the fight. Lamont was on point to the point he was like, bro, if you give me the right opportunity at the right time, I'm gonna make sure you go down. But Tank got a chin as well, so he like, I'm gonna stagger a little bit, but I'm not going down. So for me, it was one of those moments that had you second guessing a little bit of like, what's really going on with Tank. But then it also made me look at it and be like, I watched a little bit of Lamont fights. I told you all I know somebody that's personally close to the dude. They kind of like the same fighter. Just one of them got the stamp before the other. Lamont, anything after the 6th round, he charged up after that. Like, if you let him get to that 6th round and he figure it out, he charged up. He either going for the knockout or for the win. And that's what happened last night. 6th round came. Tank was trying to get his knockout, but Lamont was also like, I'm not going to get knocked out, but if I knock you out in the process, I can do it. It was a big night for DC, man. It was a
It
bad
definitely was.
night, but it was a big night for them two fighters from DC, though.
But
Shout
I
out
got
to
to give it
Lamont.
to Lamont too. The defense. Back to the defense. The defense was chef kisses. He was very
A1.
patient.
Mm-hmm.
A1.
Very patient. Like the patience and the timing. Oh my! Once he got the timing going, couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop him. It was nothing. It,
A1.
it was just. And then once he walked through like two, he got hit 2 times. First he got hit 1 time. I thought I seen his eyes pop out his head. He was like, "Man, I'm still here.
Nah, it
You
was
gonna have
one
to
up.
see me, Slim. I'm still here."
It was one up, though. I think if Tank would have connected that one up, I don't know. It might have been night-night, but
So
Lamont was so good that he dodged it, and it was like, woo.
yeah, you know how Tank has that thing where he back foot into like a corner. And he trying to plan that uppercut move,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't take no bait. I
None.
was like, this dude not taking nothing. I was
None.
like, I don't even think he landed the uppercut, to be honest.
None.
Landed one. I remember one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like,
He had one, but that's the one where Lamont kind of like, all right, I know what you're doing now. I
Yep.
know your setup. After that, after he took the one up, he said, I know your setup. Every time Tank started doing something crazy, he hit him. Remember, Tank tried to hit him with the shoulder when they grabbed, he hit him with the
yeah,
shoulder.
he
And Lamont
jumped
said,
up.
"Pop!" He hit him. He's like,
Yeah,
"Bro, stop playing with me."
yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
he was not going, and that's why I think this was a statement for him too, letting him know, like, look, I got unfinished business at 130, but don't make me come up here and touch y'all. Don't make me come up 135 and touch y'all.
all right, let me do this because I think we kind of answered both questions, right? But do we agree with the decision? I think we all agree that
Nah,
once you take that
no,
knee, that's a count. That's
that's
a
a
that's a
count.
knockdown. That's a knockdown. I think we all agree there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
Did Lamont prove himself, or were we just wrong?
I think both.
yeah.
I think both.
People both. So, if you guys don't know, that's watching the red corner, we definitely base BC base. But I seen mixed feelings from the city. um People that was going to the side rooting for him, and I would see the people that wasn't rooting for him as well. But I think the people that wasn't rooting for him were just people who haven't watched enough of his fights, people who didn't support him enough to come to his shows. I mean, come to his boxing matches. And when you fighting against somebody that's known for knockouts, everybody casually is going to go to the knockout person.
Mm-hmm.
So this fight with him against Tank, I think this was more this definitely, I'm not, for me, I'm not gonna say he proved himself, to say that we were just wrong. He is who he is. I mean, he's good. He's been great at 130. Only thing I can think of is when he had that knockdown against Jermaine Hearn or losing to Jermaine Hearn, but um, he has the potential to be great. So, uh, in my opinion, yeah, I want to say we were wrong. Especially if you was wrong, if you was looking for that KO, you were wrong. You were wrong, and he proved that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this because we all know I vouch for Tank, but I'm more so a Calvin fan. If you understand, I tell people all the time, like I'm a fan of Calvin, and it just so happened that Tank is his fighter, and he does what he does in the ring. Lamont proved himself, Ricky. And I say this is because you go in the ring with a knockout artist like that and you come out the way you did, you proved yourself. Like this is for the naysayers, for the people who know boxing and they were naysayers saying that Lamont was going to get knocked out. And this is also for the casual people who don't know who Lamont is. That's where you say he proved himself. Because a lot of people that picked this fight in the area who didn't know of Lamont was going with Tank because at the end of the day, that's who you seen fight the most. You gonna gravitate to who you seen fight the most. So you like, well, I don't know nothing about this guy, so I gotta pick my guy because I seen him fight. Right now, if you know of Lamont, then you probably was like, man, he got a shot. We said it a few times when the fight was first when it was first brought up. We was like, man, I really don't know how this gonna go.
Yeah,
I really feel like Tank giving this man a shot, but he should knock him out in like 8 to 9 rounds because this is what Tank does. Like, not saying Lamont is a slouch, but this is just what Tank does. We've seen him do this to more undefeated fighters before. However, when someone knows you, they come in with a different game plan. When somebody not scared of your power, they're gonna come in with a different game plan. And that's why I say he kind of proved himself. Where I was wrong was that he was gonna get knocked out in the 9th round. Where I was right was I talked to a few people and they thought he was gonna go down in the 4th round. I said, Lamont not going out like that. He not going out in no 4th round. I don't care what y'all think. Like, Tank is good, but he not knocking that boy out in no 4th round. Like, that's just flat out disrespectful to say to Lamont. But he proved himself. He proved himself so much that I'm gonna make Ty mad when we start talking a little bit later.
But
after I ask y'all this.
No, go ahead. What you gotta ask?
I'm gonna say, should there be a rematch?
Yeah, of course, because he won that fight and they took the fight from him. So of course it should be a rematch. And then, like he said in the conference, he said he got a big bag. I think because he proved to me that he got a big bag. Because I wouldn't expect him to fight because I seen him fight, but he thought he had a big outfit. But that's why I thought he was gonna get caught and get knocked out. Because I thought he was gonna throw a lot of punches and get hit. But he was like, his defense was amazing. His corner had him ready. So yeah, I think he don't have more ready this next fight. I think he has a chance to win.
I'm gonna say no. He already has unfinished business at 130. Go ahead, tie that up so you can fully focus on 135 when you get up there.
Whatever business you got at 130 ain't gonna generate and take you to the next level that you need to do right here at 135. And I'm gonna tell you like this: should there be a rematch? At some point. But if I'm him, I'm going with the guy that we've been talking about for the last 3 weeks on here. He already tweeted it. Lamont, he kind of brought it up in one of his Breakfast Club interviews that him and Shakur was talking. Go take Shakur down. Go take down the big fish.
Ooh, Ty.
Yeah, be no Shakur. Stop lying to yourself.
I ain't saying. Wait.
I'm about to say.
Those were my exact words. I say go take down the big fish.
Ty, can we answer this question? Can we answer this question about Shakur? What? I got one good question. Why is he always at other people's fights looking for crumbs?
What? He talked to Lamont before the fight. What are you talking about?
Man, listen, yes, that's true.
That video that
just so happenly, every time Shakur try to get his fights and stuff, he gotta be present. He's always in the stands, and it's like, I need my bone. Which one of y'all gonna throw me the bone?
That's what people
I need my bone.
People
scared of him.
Yeah, call up. Yeah, they're scared to get an L. People scared of L's.
No one's scared of L's, and I believe that was proven last night.
I'm not scared of L. He said take that fight. I applaud him for that. Not being scared, taking that fight. If he
taking the fight with who?
Shakur. With Shakur, if he don't get the rematch from Tank, he said he's gonna take that fight.
I know. I get he would take the fight, but Shakur wasn't looking for Lamont until he got into the ring with Tank, right?
That's how you do it with everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Why does
Because Shakur
Again.
fights 135 fighters. He don't go down. He fights them.
Okay, cool. That's good. But why is he still waiting for Crumbs?
What? You hear what I said? Because people are
Ty, you
scared to get
gotta
an
chop.
L.
Ty, you breaking up a little bit, Ty.
You chopping
No,
up.
people are scared to get an L. That's
But listen to me. Listen to this. So Lamont was not on Shakur radar at all.
until he got to 135. Yeah.
Okay, until he's fighting who?
Until he got to
Tank,
135.
right? No. I don't think it was
Who he
till he
fought?
got to 135. It's about who he fought.
Tank brought him up to 135.
Yeah, it's about who he fought, not because he got the 135. It's because who he fought.
If Lamont would have fought daggone, let me see, who else got a belt in there? If he'd have fought Lomachenko at 135, Shakur probably still would have won the fight him. Because he know that Lamont ain't scared.
What you talking about, Ty? Every time somebody say they want to fight Tank, Shakur pop up and be like, man, I want to fight him too.
Exactly.
Every
Every time Tank had to fight.
I want to fight Loma too.
When matter of fact, I give you an example. When Devin went for his run, was he not asking for every crumb that Devin left behind?
No.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna go to the next guy. He's not gonna give me one. I already know he's not gonna give me one. Like he wasn't there asking for, Devin fought him. I'm gonna fight Cambosis. What's up, Cambosis? Oh, if Devin fought Loma, I want to fight Loma too. Why are
He
you
just
not
said
the
that he
first?
wanted to fight Loma because of Tank. Y'all confusing me.
I said
No,
because
you're not understanding. My first initial question was, why is he always
you said in
getting
general.
the
I gave a
crumbs?
name.
Because the people that before the crumbs are scared to fight him. Scared to get that L. It is what it is, man.
So he want to fight the guy after the guy beats him.
Who
So
beat
this
him?
is where this was.
No.
Hold on. So this is where I want to go with it because I want to more so give Lamont his flowers in his moment, right?
Go ahead, say it.
I want to give Lamont his flowers in this moment because it was a draw, right? So and this is where I'm going with it. And I was talking about it at the fight party last night because if I'm Lamont, going off of how they just did me with Tank, you did me my solid. We can get our rematch when we want to get our rematch. I'm here at 135 now. I'm about to make my presence felt. I'm gonna go beat Shakur and force Tank to give me that rematch, right? Ty, I see you laughing because you're saying it won't happen, but this is my thinking because all fighters think they can beat everybody in the world, so we got to think like that. If I'm Lamont, I'm saying I'm gonna go put Shakur down because I seen what Shakur did with an electrician, and I just got in ring with a knockout artist, and I kind of made people think second guess their fandom about this guy just now. So look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go beat up the guy with the bad hands, put him down. Now I'm gonna really let y'all know I'm at 135. And because I fought my homie and you don't want to fight your homie, that is Keyshawn. If Keyshawn want to throw my name out there, I'm gonna go fight Keyshawn too. And I'm gonna really show y'all that I'm him at 135. So I done took down Keyshawn, Shakur, and Fort Tank. What you gonna say about me after that?
Two things. Keyshawn and Shakur aren't Tank. They don't fight like Tank. They don't do low output when they throwing punches. They do a lot of punches, more punches than Tank. Two, you did great defense against Tank, but you're not gonna do that same defense against Shakur because Shakur's defense is way above Tank and yours, so that ain't gonna work. And three, he ain't beat neither one of them.
Two, I'm gonna go back to two. You can have all the defense in the world because I know if I could take a hit from Tank Davis, and I know that your hands is bad.
It's not all about hitting.
Listen to what I'm saying, though, Ty. Listen to what I'm saying. If I could take a hit from Tank and I know your hands is bad, I can attack you even more than I did with Tank. Because there was times in that fight where he could have attacked Tank more, but he kind of had to brace himself because of who he was going up against. That's what I keep trying. That's what we trying to let you understand, Ty, is that, bruh, if you can't really hit me and hurt me, I can be way more aggressive, i.e. Gary Russell in his fight. I'm just saying, Ty. The boy,
okay, question for you.
The map is there.
Who's the hardest boxer to hit in boxing right now?
What's his name? Loma.
No, he's not.
You said Loma. Who's the what?
Who's the hardest boxer to hit?
It's Loma.
Who has the highest plus minus?
Y'all want to know why I say it's Loma?
It's your core, man.
No, y'all not listening. Y'all want to know why I say it's Loma?
If it's hard?
There we go. You can't hit nobody that's not in the ring.
Shut up, man.
But I'm with you. I just didn't want to say Shakur. You're right.
So,
okay,
but look, Lamont is quick. He showed that he also quick too.
He is quick.
Shakur, he would definitely give Shakur some work. And yes, he can, and that's what I believe he can beat Shakur.
I don't know if he can. It'd be a good fight.
Shakur,
but-
no, he great. It'd be great. Again, I would prefer him to continue to get his name up and just take over, finish 130 and come to 135.
Who
You
the,
know,
who the two people at 135 that he had to smoke with?
who?
Who?
Lamont, because he said he want to go back to 130 and he got some business he need to handle.
At 130. Yeah.
Yeah. Who are these two people?
Whoever got a belt. That's the unfinished business. Whoever got a belt at 130.
I don't know,
You got
man. You just got the
Shockey
biggest.
Foster. You got Shockey Foster.
You just got the biggest alley oop in your
You
career.
got
brother.
Navarrete at 130.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
Come on,
alley oop in your career.
these are
though.
fights these are fights, that's what I'm saying. These are fights that's gonna collect that money, but also put him at a high reputation that's coming with it.
It's gonna build him up higher before he fights it.
It's gonna before he get to 135, it's gonna
Shakur
take
might
him, it's gonna
retire
take
by
him up
time.
here.
Shakur
I'm
might
trying to
retire.
tell you.
Shakur ain't retiring anytime soon.
You lying like I don't know what.
The boy not gonna be able to write in 2 weeks. He keep fighting the way he doing. You talking about he not gonna retire? All right, y'all got it. I'm just saying.
Damn.
I'm looking at the alley oop.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, Ty. Floyd dealt with that.
Need some icy hot. The icy hot.
Look, we got icy hot wiping our eyes. This is getting ugly at 135, man. I'm just saying.
That's from the slow glow from Ty Afro. That's the sweat down, come down the glass. That's when you wiping down. So glow.
Oh man, but yeah, for me, bro, I'm like, bro, this is the biggest alley oop of your career, man. I see what you want to do at 130, but if you go back down there, I don't know. He got the city behind him now. It depends on where the fights go.
Everything behind. Look, and more fights coming down here. That's why I need him to go ahead and take over 130 so we get all them good fights. Come on, him fighting on Shockey, that's a good fight. Him fighting Navarrete, that's a good fight. Like he that's what I'm saying. Him fighting Tank. Now people can just look at the full spectrum of who else you will put him up against, and it's gonna make revenue because he has a full potential to really beat a lot of people on the way up coming back to 135.
Well, then we kind of answered the next question. I think he should stay at 135. Y'all say he should. We say move up.
Yeah.
Y'all saying he should stay at 130?
No, I say he should stay at. I should say he should stay at 130.
Okay. For me, it's kind of hard. Okay, if he gets another title fight, then stay at 135. But if he doesn't get another title fight right away, then go back to 130. Dominate 130. Build your name.
That's a better plan. Yeah, if you don't get another title fight, I like that. If you don't get another title fight, there's no point in staying up here just to be fighting when you can go back down there and handle business.
Yep.
Now, if you get another title fight at 135, handle that.
I would say stay at 130. Get the business at 130 because you have a high potential to take it over. Then come 135, and then he might can be the face of boxing. Who knows?
It just hit me.
What?
Turkey gonna offer that man the most money in the world to fight Shakur.
Yeah.
And he gonna take that bag because Turkey gonna give him that bag to fight Shakur. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I'm telling you like this, Lamont, if you go over there and you fight Shakur, you better knock him out because you think the knee with Tank was something. Imagine what they gonna do to you over there.
Yeah, you go over there
fighting against.
That's why I don't want it. I don't want it. He's gonna. It should be good money from here on out. I hope. I don't want him to go over Turkey.
Though. That's a bag.
It is.
That's a bag and a look.
With PBC?
Huh?
Isn't Lamont with PBC?
I don't think so. That's something I'm matter of fact, I can't speak on it. I don't know. So I'm not going to speak on it.
Let's see.
Because I remember his when he had the fight down here. Once he had the belt, I think that was for the belt. That wasn't that Pro Box TV?
Okay.
I think so. When he was down here, so I don't know. So I'm just go ahead and say that. Look, I'm live. I don't know, and I ain't speaking on nothing. I don't know. No, I don't know. So
PBC.
I can't remember. If he is with PBC, I think I highly doubt.
If he is, then I see what you're saying, Ty. But I can see Turkey, like you see him and Shakur hanging out like Tupac and Suge in '94. So I'm just saying, bro, he can offer him that bag.
Dude, no. If Turkey gonna do anything, you need to get that bag to Tank, but have it on American soil.
Tank not doing that.
Tank not gonna do it, Ricky. That's why I'm not even.
Oh no, yeah, over there, but no, have it here on
Tank
American
said
soil.
he's not doing no business with him.
Lamont is with PBC.
Thought so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not happening. So
Yeah, but that's why I brought up Lamont. That's not.
Unless Shakur let you tell them, yo, that's why I want to fight. It ain't gonna happen.
Man, nah, I think it can happen. I think it happened. And you
Um,
know what? Now I start thinking about it. It's definitely politics and why it's not happening. And it's not coming from Tank's side. It's not coming, I don't think it's coming from Tank directly. It's definitely the supporting cast in the background. So
Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
so I don't think it's Tank that won't fight because of that reason. I think it's more so the business aspect. PVC won't put him in that.
Nah,
And
he already said it's like it's like almost like a court over there.
Yeah, he had a lot to say about them over there. He's been saying it since his whole press run had started. Like the whole Ring magazine and them posting and all that. He said a lot about that. That's why you think everybody going on him now for taking a knee? They like, bro, you clowned us, but look at you. So
he said a coat though.
Yeah,
you said a lot more, but I ain't gonna say that because we here. But
well, you
if
gotta
wanna
be
go look
honest.
it
That's
up.
that money. That's what that money though.
So yeah,
Not
how
gonna
would you
lie.
rate this fight?
Well, this fight A plus.
Ricky out
A
here trying to
plus.
get us
A
canceled.
plus. Oh, you rated a Tank fight A plus plus?
Yeah,
you know why.
You ain't do that for Josh, but you ain't do that for Shoko and Josh Padlock. They ain't do that one.
that's because he wasn't supposed to fight him.
Them padlock.
He wasn't supposed to fight him.
Sorry.
Y'all keep getting mad at
Patty
Shakur
mayonnaise.
fighting somebody that he had to fight because he wanted to make sure he get some of that money. He lost
We
that
not
dude lost
mad at him.
$1.5 million because
Nah, he
somebody
might have put that. He might put that
dropped out.
mole in his camp and got him sick. Put that cream on his body.
Gave him some of that icy hot he put on his
Y'all know
hand.
this ain't true.
They not know. I'm just playing. I'm just gonna put out that was not. It was nothing behind that. It was just a joke because I say you Schofield father, man. I can't believe he said that stuff, bro. I was
Bro.
like, what? I still be like, what is wrong with this dude?
Yeah, I'm with y'all. This was a good fight. This was a good fight, regardless of. I mean, outside of that controversial, it was a good fight. It was a brawl. Them boys was throwing.
Nah, it
heavy
definitely
hitters
was.
too.
Yeah, it was definitely a great fight. Overall, good fight for the city. Definitely want to shout out, Russell and Roach. Definitely bring some title fights to the city, man. Get y'all face on these main cards as leading the main cards so we can get some fights down in this city because I need some fights down here.
And shout out to Tank too, for putting your
Oh
homie out there,
yeah.
for putting your homie out there, because some people want to just go on podcasts and keep talking about how they friends and won't fight, but actually putting your man on that main stage and not putting him on ESPN2 fights no more. That's what you do when that's your homie, bro. You don't keep going on podcasts talking about how y'all friends.
Shout out to Tank for taking care of his people, man.
They gonna be looking for
Definitely
me.
take care of your people.
Hey, just want to keep talking about that's my friend. I'll never put my hands on my friend. Bro, y'all can spar. Give us something. Sheesh.
They might honestly, why are y'all babysitting the division? One of y'all need to move up. Matter of fact, we can make that topic for the next 7 minutes. One of y'all need to move up.
I think
That's the point blank period.
I think Rich will move up. I think Keyshawn probably gonna move up eventually. Keyshawn.
Of course, because we already know Shakur's not gonna go no further.
Ricky woke.
That's it.
Shakur's small. He no big dude.
I just said he's not going no further.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a diss or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's physically proven.
Yeah.
So Keyshawn need to go and take it up 140 because you guys, both y'all got a belt, and there's only two other people, and y'all babysitting the 135 division when somebody else could be coming in and doing something.
Nah, somebody else babysitting those too. Somebody else got a belt. They ain't doing nothing either. So don't put it all on them. Loma.
Oh.
Loma should have gave it the belt when he went on vacation.
I ain't gonna lie. Let's not lie. I'm not gonna put it like this. Loma do need to make a decision, but for the time that we waited, he has earned the time that we have waited. You get what I'm saying? I will put it like that.
Yeah, I don't care what he earned. Take that belt away.
He had a lot going on over there. The country,
take care of business, but we got more business over here.
Well, Loma deserved to make his mind up when he needs to make his mind up.
And get that belt up.
Nah, Keyshawn can move up. Keyshawn can move up.
So you want this man who went on vacation to keep his belt, but you pushing Keyshawn. See, now you got me defending Keyshawn in them. You want people that's actively fighting to move up when the guy who's sitting at home playing Madden ain't doing nothing.
Listen. Let me
I'm listening.
explain. Let
Go
me
ahead.
explain. The issue is we don't want two people babysitting the belts because y'all are friends.
I hear
Like
you on that.
one of y'all move up, that means there is so Shakur has one, right?
Mhm.
So if Keyshawn moves up, that means for Shakur there is 3 more belts so he can be undisputed. Keyshawn can go to 140, which we know he can physically go to 140 and be dominant at 140, and he can be undisputed. 2 birds in one
Hold on.
stone.
So you saying he could dominate 140? So you saying that he could be Gary?
And
No,
Hangman.
no. All right, I like how you did that. I like that. I like that. Check. You gotta check me on that one. That was a good check. I'm sorry. No, no, and that's a HE double hockey stick. No. So, um, well, at least he need to do something. He need to find somewhere
See
to
what I'm
go.
saying?
I'm sorry.
He
I,
said you
I
need to
just thought
find
about
somewhere.
it. No, Ty. Thank you for checking me on that one. You're 100% right. No. I think he would have issues. I would just thought about Hitchens too. I think Hitchens would give him some go as well. Only other person I can see him losing to is Tio, and Tio not having enough fights. What's up with you, man? Like, I don't think he
You know
has enough
what,
fights.
Shakur? I'm sorry. I know you be doing what you be doing, and you be on Twitter. You looking for fights. I'm gonna start calling T.O. Twitter fingers at this point because all he doing is talking.
Yeah,
He's
that's all he
talking and
does, bro.
apologizing. That's all he doing.
That's what he do. He wants to sit here
Crawford,
and
big
be
bro,
rich.
that man. Put his
Yeah.
arm around him. Tell him, no, I
Look,
don't want to fight.
say?
And
ho.
What'd you say?
Hey,
it's like
hey,
Debo
Tomo.
and Smokey, man.
Hey, Ty, tell Tomo. Crawford is fit.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
understand that, but I'm
He
just
is
saying though,
fit,
bro.
boy. Yeah.
I understand what y'all saying, but bro, you said nah, again, bro, nah. I'm sorry. And
But
Crawford
no,
just probably come across Crawford. You like, man, I put my arm around. Nah, bro. I might go missing. No, you're
Jeez.
not
it
doing
just
that. I'm not about to talk crazy like that. And then you just show up and now I'm gonna do a 180.
Yeah. You look crazy. You look like a
That's
simp.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
no, for real. He definitely changed it up.
Yeah.
But going
Like
back
his
to
voice
the
changed. Like he had a whole new pitch.
of course.
Like it was crazy.
You see that? Yeah, he had that grip. Come here.
Yeah. Ain't Crawford bigger too? Crawford ain't yeah. Crawford like 168 now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What you say, Sally? Huh?
That's
What you
exactly
say?
what it looked. They put their
What
hands
you
on
say,
you.
Sally? Huh?
He definitely been rain.
You want how much minutes you
Baby
want
boy,
phone
that
time?
man, bro.
Huh?
He walked up to T and said, "See, you got an
Yeah.
Oedipus complex. See, you
Go to
want
your
your mama
mama.
to be your woman."
You want
See,
your mama, huh? You
yep,
want to go to your
that's what he
oh
did.
yeah, scream for your mama.
He said, "Mama."
But
Hey,
no,
Theo, no.
Tia. But Keyshawn and Shakur, I never seen it. Oh, I would never fight them. But y'all in the same. What are y'all in the same division for? If y'all knew y'all was gonna be like this, why Keyshawn going out getting belts on 135? You know, be like this. You might as well have
At
been
some
great
point, it's
at 140.
gonna be mandatory that they have to fight each other at some point. Because y'all
No,
both,
not.
if they collecting all the belts, they just gonna be like, I got belts, you got belts, we belt bros.
Still won't be mandatory. As long
At
as they're
some
not.
point, though, they have to fight each other. They
Nope.
just gonna be belt bros.
Yeah.
All right, be belt bros at 135, and then
They,
Lamont
they
come take them
might
from
they
both
might
of
just
y'all.
start.
There we
They
go.
might, you know what they do? Look, one on this side, one on this side. It's like, well, hey, who you fight? Oh, who's your mandatory? I don't want to fight him. Well, give me your belt for the day, and I fight him. And then they swap belts.
That's what
You
they're gonna
know?
do. That's what they're gonna do.
Hey, you fighting Josh Padley? Switch the belts for me. Let me get him.
And
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
fight.
beat up the electrician too, but I'm gonna
You
put
want
him
me to
down
get
in 3
Schofield for
rounds.
you? No, Keyshawn, you want me to get Schofield for you? I'll get Schofield. Let's just swap the belts for you. Let's
I'm
do
gonna get
that, bro.
Schofield too. And then guess what we gonna do after we beat them? We gonna talk about how Tank don't want to fight neither one of us. Yeah.
You don't.
But no, all in all, they they
I
are
don't
great
even.
fighters. It just
Yeah,
boxing. We need high competition. Like Keyshawn, great fighter. Shakur, great fighter. Everybody that we talk about, mostly great fighters. We just need it shouldn't be no new friends right now. We need high competition. Boxing need to stay alive.
for real. And we
Yes.
get new names every day, bro. Like I'm telling you, somebody gonna have to make a decision. But I want to address one more point before we get out of here because we coming up on the hour. Loma needs to get that belt up, Ricky. I'm sorry, everything that we talk about, you can't sit at home and hold on to that belt. I'm sorry.
Look, it was a
There has
lot
to
that
be a
happened
deadline
over
on his.
these years.
I
Hold
hear
on.
what you're
Hold
saying. There
on.
has to be a
Quick thing.
deadline on that
So
decision.
when Crawford moved up and kept his belts. You kept saying he need to get the belts up, but somebody go on vacation and keep their belt.
One was actively fighting,
and one was 2-time undisputed.
And he made somebody go milk goats.
Yeah.
So listen, the only reason I said Crawford needed to give his belt up because what did Crawford say? He was not. He verbally said this out of his mouth. He's not doing nothing at 147. So I was confused of why he was being petty, holding on to them belts like that, when he knew he was not fighting nobody at 147.
And Loma ain't fighting nobody at 135.
Loma not
He
even
is at 135.
not
Where?
fighting. Who you fight? When he fight? It's like a Dr. Seuss book. Do you like green eggs and ham? Are you gonna fight in a box?
What?
Are you gonna fight a fox?
Somebody in live comments. Where y'all at? Help me, please.
Are you gonna fight a goat or are you gonna jump some rope? We don't know what Loma's doing. You got a month. They gotta set a deadline. You got until May something to tell us if you fighting or not, or that belt has to go, bro.
So
Somebody
I
has to make
agree.
that.
He needs to hurry up and make a decision. I'm just saying the time that we made it this far, I guess I would say that he has kind of earned a little bit of that time. But yes, he does need to make a decision. So Loma, if you're watching this, when are you coming back? If you coming back, are you coming back?
See, sound like Dr. Seuss. You know? If you coming back, are you coming back? Are you a Democrat or you a Kakarot? We don't know. Find out on the next Dragon Ball Z. Ricky, up and coming fights.
I was like, he said Kakarot. He did not just say Kakarot. This dude. So upcoming fights, March 15th. Key fight for March is coming up. We have in Liverpool, England, title fight, Nick Ball versus TJ Doheny, 12 rounds for Ball's WBA featherweight title. What do you guys got? Who do you guys got? I'm sorry.
I'm going Nick Ball. He gonna keep his belt.
Bro, this dude last fight had a bad back. He gonna try to fight. Bro, come on now.
Spinal.
Come on, bro. Come on. Nick Ball. Come on.
Nick Ball, definitely Nick Ball. All right, so March 22nd, Las Vegas, Amazon Prime. Ty, you like Amazon Prime? We got Sebastian Fundora versus Trudell Booker, 12 rounds for Fundora's WBC and WBO lightweight title. Who do you guys got?
What did I say? Pandora, Shador, Shakur. It don't matter. Fundora and 8.
And you got a sleep number. Ty?
See, I like them both. I like Booker and I like Fundora. I'm gonna go draw.
Ooh.
Draw. This is Ty. This is the second episode. You don't draw this year. What's going on?
I like them both. No, I can't pick. I like them both.
Ty just draw. Okay. I'm going Fundora. I don't have a sleep number, but right now I don't have a sleep number, but I'm going Fundora. It's definitely gonna be a bloody fight because every time Fundora fights, you don't leave unscathed. I don't care who you are.
I mean, y'all basically told me he made my man say I don't want to fight no more. So they put him on the docket. He said, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna just go ahead and just walk around and show y'all I ain't got no dad bod no more. It's all good, player. It's all good.
Oh, shoot. Matter of fact, clip this up too. Spence, what are you doing, Spence? Are you coming back?
When you coming back? So he could take a break.
He can take a break, but like Loma, these are key fighters we want to see. Are you coming back?
I don't think he's coming back though, man.
After I saw that video, I don't think he's coming back either. Nah. Yeah.
Well, at least make it publicly known or something, so some of the fans can.
He did.
Well, that he not coming back.
Nah, he said, man, y'all thought I was out of shape, man. Nah, this my dad bod. That's it. He letting y'all know I'm living my best life. Leave me alone, bro.
The impersonation is insane.
He just want to do that, man. He just want to live his best life, man.
So,
he gave y'all the fight y'all wanted. It didn't go the way he expected.
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to do me one favor, please. On live, go to the comments, right, and click that one that Mark said. and you know which one I'm talking about. Mark said this specifically about the Commanders. Click that one for me, please.
What?
Come on now, please.
I knew the one you was talking about too. That's the sad part.
Hey, Mark. We was in conversation. We couldn't acknowledge this one. We know Tomo knew we wasn't gonna let this one slide. You know.
We?
Yes,
More like
he's
you.
coming over. He's coming over slowly but surely. To the Commander side. You know. We had this conversation just the other day. You know, he asked me, what jersey number was the best jersey number. You know.
Do me a favor, please.
But in the
Get
very
out of
corner,
here.
we talk boxing.
Get
Anyway,
out of here.
what do you guys think about the episode?
When he became the host all of a sudden. You are hilarious, bro. All right, well, look, man. I'm gonna tell y'all like this since Ricky asked the question. I think this episode we really went down some good rabbit holes, man. We talked about some good up and coming fighters. One thing I did learn is that when you are boxing, I think you should just get a haircut at this point because we don't need no reason for you to take knees. I think another thing that we should throw out there is Lamont gonna take over 135, man. You heard it here first.
At 135?
I said 135. He gonna take down the Bill Bros. I'm telling y'all.
He can make that happen. He can make that happen.
I don't see him.
Let me get this. Let me get them on the line. I'm telling you, watch.
Look, great episode, y'all.
Hey, man, I don't agree with that. I don't know what you agreeing with Ricky with, but no, it better not be that Commander.
Yes.
Nah.
Oh yeah, and I hadn't seen a comment from Terry. Shout out to Terry, man. Thank you for viewing this episode. That money makes you different. I don't remember what conversation we were having for that.
Talking about Lamont, what you call it?
And Turkey dropping that bag.
Oh, for the Turkey conversation.
Yeah, Turkey dropping that bag.
Yeah, Turkey will drop that bag. Well, yeah. Hey, Mark. Again, thank you for tuning in this episode because that comment with Tom was definitely needed. But no, thank you guys. This was a great episode. Ty, what you think, Ty?
I think it went great. None of us took a knee. Nobody needed eyes wiped because they weren't getting blind, greasing their eyes and stuff.
Well, my wrist was hurting. Hurting. Bro.
Ain't nobody draw anything on here, so wasn't no drawing.
You did though. You drew on the Fundora fight. You did though.
Ain't nobody steal nothing on here. Anybody saying so? I think it was a good show. Great show.
Okay.
But one thing, I think that if they do have a rematch, Lamont and Tank, I think Lamont might actually win that fight.
Oh, that's a great way to end the episode. If they do have the actual rematch, I think Lamont. See, Tank acting weird, man, and I don't know if Calvin the number one guy in the corner, Tank win. If Calvin that, Lamont got that one.
I'm gonna say I might have to draw because I don't know. But my thing is now, will it be a KO? Somebody's getting knocked out.
Nah, I think those rematch. I think it's gonna be just like the
Nah, I think someone get knocked out because one, look, you know what happens when fighters fight each other for a second time. Normally,
like Better Big?
Yeah, when they fight a second time, normally that was a good sneak diss. Normally, both fighters are comfortable with what they know each other now. The power, the fear of power is not there, so this might be an all out slaughter between the both of them. So
no, I think Tank got that fear of his power because Tank got rocked a few times. He never been rocked before.
Tank in the rematch. I think that.
But he did not show it in the ring, even though he got rocked and got buckled a few times. It did not show in the ring because it was times that he was making some risky moves that I feel like Lamont should have made him pay for it. But we'll see. I can't pick a side right now.
Oh, I didn't know Amanda Serrano had that situation happen. Oh, that came up a year ago today. She said she had to cancel her homecoming fight in Puerto Rico for the same mistake, getting her hair done 2 days before and then burning her eyes. Oh, from a other day before a fight. Never again. My natural hair is just fine, ladies. That's what Amanda Serrano has said. But with that being said,
Tank should have a haircut.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro, like that,
you or get a buzz cut.
That
Bullet.
or I mean, don't get your head done 2 days before the fight. It's a fight, bro. You can go out there looking rough. We know you got. Look at Keyshawn. Keyshawn cut his dreads right before he walked in the ring.
Nah, bump that. We're not talking about the head grease. We gotta talk about the judges and the refs. Have them be honest. And that's what that is.
That's
Yeah.
true too.
Yeah.
Have them be honest.
Yeah.
Then so you can deal with that consequence of getting your head done the day before. Have them be honest. Yeah, he was attorney.
Attorney
He
Bailey
definitely
showed up
was.
right in time.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, we all agree.
All right. Well, we all gonna end on that one. We all agree, and we're gonna get out of here. I'm trying to bring this up before Ricky think of another. But Ricky, we see you and Gary Russell in a couple months. Shout out to the rematch. Or we're gonna see you with the Avengers. We don't know. Find out on the next episode of In the Red Corner.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.